Welcome to our channel Storm Rider. Alright folks, today we're taking a deep dive into one of America's most iconic trucks. One that's as comfortable on a ranch in Texas as it is hauling gear through downtown LA. I'm talking about none other than the 2025 Chevrolet Silverado. And let me tell you right out of the gate, this year's model brings a lot to the table. Whether you're a longtime Chevy loyalist or someone shopping for their first full-size pickup, the 2025 Silverado has something to offer. It's rugged, it's refined, it's more high-tech than ever, and yes, it's still got that classic, tough-as-nails Silverado DNA. Now let's start with the big picture. The 2025 Silverado continues its legacy as a full-size pickup with a bold presence and workhorse capability. It's available in multiple trims, starting from the practical and no-nonsense work truck, climbing through trims like the Custom, LT, RST, LTZ, and all the way up to the ultra-premium High Country and the off-road focused ZR2. Each trim caters to a slightly different audience, whether you're after luxury, tech, off-road prowess, or just straight-up utility. What's remarkable is that Chevrolet hasn't made this a one-size-fits-all truck, they've designed it to be customizable to your lifestyle. When it comes to design, the 2025 Silverado carries forward the aggressive, squared-off look that's become its signature. The front fascia is brawny, with a prominent grille that takes up most of the real estate, flanked by slim LED headlights that give it a mean stare. Depending on your trim, you get different grille patterns and finishes: chrome, blacked out, or body-colored. The daytime running lights are now C-shaped LEDs, giving the truck a distinctive signature even from a distance. The hood is muscular, with sculpted lines that look like they're flexing 24/7. On the sides, strong character lines give it a planted, athletic stance, and the fender flares hint at the Silverado's capability, especially on the ZR2 trim with its lifted suspension and aggressive all-terrain tires. Moving around back, the tailgate's been redesigned for functionality. Chevy's multi-flex tailgate is a real game changer. This tailgate has 6 different configurations. It can be a step, a workbench, a load stop, or just open partially to accommodate long items. It's little innovations like these that remind you Chevrolet is listening to real-world users. The bed itself is still made from high-strength roll-formed steel, which gives it a serious durability advantage over some of its aluminum-bodied competitors. It offers best-in-class cargo volume too, up to 89.1 cubic feet depending on the bed length. Plus, there are up to 12 standard tie-downs, optional power outlets, and an available built-in storage box system. In short, this bed means business. Let's talk about what's under the hood, because that's where a truck like this proves its worth. The 2025 Silverado offers a range of engines depending on your trim and preference. You've got the base 2.7-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder, which has been refined for this model year. It now produces around 310 horsepower and 430 pound-feet of torque. That's a ton of torque for a 4-cylinder, and it's perfect for folks who want strong towing performance without going all the way up to a V8. Then there's the tried-and-true 5.3-liter V8, putting out 355 horsepower and 383 pound-feet of torque. It's a naturally aspirated workhorse that's been around for years, and it's known for its balance of performance and reliability. Next up, you've got the 6.2-liter V8. This beast delivers 420 horsepower and 460 pound-feet of torque, and when you mash the throttle, it makes the Silverado feel more like a muscle truck than a work vehicle. This engine is available on higher trims like the High Country and ZR2, and it's paired with a 10-speed automatic transmission that's smooth and responsive. For those looking for torque and fuel efficiency, there's the 3.0-liter Duramax inline-6 turbo diesel. With 305 horsepower and a stump pulling 495 pound-feet of torque, it's ideal for towing and long-distance driving. The diesel is surprisingly quiet too, thanks to some clever engineering and sound-deadening materials. Towing capacity ranges from about 9,000 pounds on the lower end all the way up to 13,300 pounds when properly equipped. That's serious muscle. Inside the cabin, the 2025 Silverado has stepped up in a major way. One of the biggest criticisms of previous models was the interior feeling outdated compared to rivals. Chevrolet has clearly taken that feedback to heart. The dashboard is fully redesigned, especially on LT trims and above. You now get a massive 13.4-inch touchscreen display running the latest Google built-in infotainment system. It's fast, intuitive, and it supports wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. There's also a fully digital 12.3-inch instrument cluster that gives you all the info you need at a glance, whether it's your speed, navigation, or off-road data like pitch and roll angles. Materials have improved dramatically as well. Soft touch surfaces, contrast stitching, open-pore wood, and even real metal accents make the cabin feel upscale, especially on the high country trim. The seats are wide, supportive, and available with both heating and ventilation. Rear seat passengers are treated well too, with ample legroom, USB ports, and optional seat heating. And speaking of options, you can get everything from a premium Bose sound system to a panoramic sunroof and a wireless phone charger. It's a luxury experience in a vehicle that can haul 13,000 pounds. That's the kind of duality the Silverado is offering in 2025. On the safety and tech front, Chevy's loaded the Silverado with driver assistance features. Standard across most trims is Chevy Safety Assist, which includes automatic emergency braking, forward collision alert, lane keep assist, and a following distance indicator. You can also get adaptive cruise control, a 360-degree camera system, rear cross-traffic braking, and even Super Cruise, the hands-free driving technology that uses GPS, cameras, and radar to let you drive without touching the wheel on pre-mapped highways. Super Cruise works exceptionally well, and it's one of the standout features for those who do a lot of highway travel. Let's shift gears to how the Silverado actually drives, because no matter how good it looks or how powerful it is, the driving experience is what matters day to day. The ride quality is impressively smooth, especially on the higher trims with magnetic ride control. Even the ZR2, which is the off-road model, manages to balance ruggedness with everyday comfort. Steering is light but accurate, and the brakes are strong and confidence-inspiring. Whether you're towing a trailer, commuting to work, or climbing rocky trails, the Silverado feels composed and in control. Fuel efficiency depends heavily on your powertrain and configuration. The diesel offers the best numbers, with highway MPG reaching into the high 20s. The 2.7-liter Turbo 4 isn't far behind, offering respectable city and highway figures for a truck this size. The V8s, as expected, are a bit thirstier, but still reasonable considering the power and weight they're dealing with. And thanks to cylinder deactivation technology, they can shut off half their cylinders under light loads to improve efficiency. Chevrolet also continues to focus on sustainability with the Silverado. There's been talk of an all-electric Silverado EV, but that's a separate model with its own platform. That said, Chevrolet is committed to lowering emissions and increasing the efficiency of their internal combustion lineup in the meantime. The current Silverado is built in facilities that use renewable energy, and many parts are recyclable or made from sustainable materials. So, what makes the 2025 Silverado stand out in an increasingly competitive market? One word: balance. It's got the rugged durability and towing chops to satisfy traditional truck buyers, but it also brings in enough tech, comfort, and luxury to attract newcomers to the segment. It's modular, meaning you can build it up or down depending on your needs: work truck, family cruiser, weekend warrior, or luxury hauler. And it's backed by decades of Chevrolet truck heritage, which still means something in today's world. To sum it up, the 2025 Chevrolet Silverado isn't just a truck, it's a tool, a companion, and in some cases, even a lifestyle. It adapts to your needs, whether that's getting work done, taking a road trip, or heading off the beaten path. It doesn't try to reinvent the wheel, but it perfects what's already proven, and in doing so, it becomes one of the most well-rounded full-size pickups you can buy today. So if you're in the market for a full-size pickup in 2025, the Silverado deserves a long, hard look. It's bold, capable, comfortable, and just the right amount of high-tech. From the job site to the campsite to the city streets, it's a truck that's ready for anything.